Hey, what's up everyone? This is Zarina, your Upland newbie, bringing the floor today, February 2nd, in all Upland cities. So, want to go ahead and mention that something Upland's doing before we talk about the floor and give you a node update, so hang tight. But Upland did say, let me just go ahead and read it, as part of our ongoing mission to support the fight against breast cancer, we want to make sure our community has access to information and resources from our amazing partner, Susan G. Komen, the world's leading breast cancer organization. So beginning today, which was yesterday, February 1st, players will be able to stake Spark at 3 new Susan G. Komen headquarters in Chicago, Los Angeles, and Dallas. The headquarters are these addresses. So it says like staking as little as 0.01, every little bit helps. So if you got some Spark in the past, some people have gotten Spark as a reward for staking on some of these builds. So who knows what might happen. So do go ahead and get your chance to stake in. You don't have to fly to those cities. You can merely go to the address, hit the construction part to build and add your stake. And yeah, it might be worth it for you. Definitely think I'm going to take care of doing that. So let's look at the nodes. And let's take me off of there since you can't really see me. All right, so the node update, what I'm looking at, I feel like some of this stuff, some of these nodes like definitely went up, but some of them like are just kind of like staying the same, which is not bad. But what I want to point out is also I didn't change up or down on the UPX or USD structure side, but over on the right at the end where you see those other nodes listed just in white, those are the structures. So if you're looking for buying a structure right in, instead of buying in floor into these nodes, definitely go check out buying a building. But I think some of these might be those micro builds, which if you're not interested in those, you might have to pay a little bit more for a bigger structure. What I will say about the nodes is I'm going to stop doing a node update as I've been and do a little bit different next week, where I'm going to be picking my top 10 nodes that I think are the best for a variety of reasons. And I'll give you my factors next week when I do this. But just know, not everyone will be listed and updated next week. I'm going to just stick to my top 10. This is a little bit much doing this many node updates along with the floor. So I'm going to tailor down my work and really focus on what I think are the best nodes for you to know about. But here are the ones I do think are good still, so do make sure you follow up on these on your own if I don't mention them next week. As for our floor, here's where we're at. You know, a lot of these places, like for example Manhattan, it's going down again just slowly. But a lot of places that were up before have really gone down. Like look at Lucille, it's now $205. And I mean, not too long ago, looking for something below 256 was like what, you're not going to see that, but now we're really going down. So I'm curious if we'll see something even lower than $200 for Lucille. I can't imagine, but I mean, why not? It's not like it's not a terminal. These are just properties there, but very few people got access to these properties, so that's why they were so expensive. But as you can see, people are lowering their cost there, even on the UPX side. Not as much on the UPX side, but the dollar side is definitely doable for a few people. It's just 2 cars. What are you worried about? Just 2 cars? Yeah, so anyways, as for everything else, Buenos Aires, if you're looking at that, it's also going down $5.51, probably in Nunez. But again, you know, I'm curious if we'll see $3.15 if they open up another Buenos Aires neighborhood. So this is where we're at. It's not a horrible floor. I mean, these are just the floors, and as we saw, the node have very different property prices, so it could be way more depending on where you want to go. I just think that Rutherford, to me, if I'm going to go anywhere, if I'm paying dollars, that's where I would go. $29 for a Rutherford property, I think, is not bad. If you go and look and see how few Rutherford properties there are, just getting in to get and own in Rutherford, it's kind of puts you in a little bit of elite ballgame. You'd be with those very select owners who just realize the value of Rutherford. So yeah, come on over, buy up. See you guys later. Happy hunting. I'll see you in Upland.